I enjoy it. Wait, what'd you say, Profi? I'm gonna say what you have to say right now, Reg. I enjoy it very much, but the time is AIDS for me, 3 a.m. First of all, don't say AIDS like that. All right? If you say AIDS in this chat, you're gonna start saying it IRL. And listen, like the terminology I use here is the same I use IRL, but you don't want to say that shit. Don't get into a bad habit. Don't get into a bad habit of saying AIDS. It's very hard. Once you start saying shit like that, once it start rubbing off on you, it's not good. Going back to what I was saying about rubbing off on people, bro. Like I said, don't use the terminology I say in chat. I know it's gonna be hard, but like when I say AIDS, don't say the IRL, please. It's ginger serious. See, that's what I'm saying. Listen. I'm gonna pause the music. Listen. Dress, GF, the dress. She's a nice girl. Her vocabulary doesn't steer weary of what I say most of the time. You know, she even told me to stop saying AIDS in front of her because she doesn't like the sound of it. I'm like, all right, bet I won't, bro. When we were going to Crumble, I'm gonna tell you exactly. She's like the sweetest person, and she doesn't say like outlandish shit like this. But the Crumble that we go to is close to an equinox. Do you guys know what an equinox is? I fucking hate that word, equinox. Yeah, it's a gym, exactly. Equinox is a very expensive gym, and you know, I do a lot of this, and like when we're like, I do a lot of side eyeing when like joking around. Like if you're standing next to me, and like I'll say something like, yeah, only dumbasses do that. And I'll do that, and then I'll wait for them to look, and like just so you, and then we just laugh, right? Normal side eye type shit. And I do that a lot when I'm being sarcastic. And she started doing it too. She started doing the side eye thing. I'm all right. So, like I said, our Crumble that we normally go to, not normally, I guess we only been there like twice in the past a year, is close to an equinox. Pretty close, like eye distance. She said something along the lines of, and I'm quoting her. She said, we were pulling in, and she's like, she says it in the sweetest voice. But like, what if you were like walking out of a Crumble and being a fat fuck? Listen, I never heard her say fat fuck in my life, so it checked me out. What if you're walking out of Crumble with your package of Crumble and you're being a fat fuck, and a girl from Equinox just comes out looking all pretty, and then she looks at you being a fat fuck, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, nah, like, you don't say shit like that. Like, where did that come from? Because we were getting Crumble that day. And I'm like, wait, like, am I a fat fuck? Nah. I think she was going through it when we were approaching the parking lot of it. Anyway. I don't, if the minute as Crazy once said, I think if she says anything else like that, like, oh, like it's AIDS, if AIDS comes out of her mouth like that, as Crazy once said, it might be Jover. It might be Jover. Big balls. But I just wanted to share that with you. I found it was funny.